1975, I think May. That year I guided one MSc thesis of a student there, S.H. Kulkarni. He's sitting in the front row here. And next year, 1976, he joined his PhD program, and I was reasonably sure that he will opt to work with me for his doctoral degree. So I was more or less sure about it. Hopefully, because he had done good work in the MSc level, and that kind of thing will continue. But in the same year, some other young, fresh-looking person joined our department, and I was watching, and I was quite interested in having him as my student. That person was none other than Narayanan Namboodiri, and he did not know this till about 2 months ago when I told him about this. So I cannot go up to him and say, hey, can you work with me for your PhD? It should be the other way around, is it not? He should come to me and ask, can I work with you? So what did I do? I gave 2 lectures, 2 seminars on a new topic that I was getting interested in. That was Kurokin's theory of positive operators. I was very enchanted by it, and one of the main purposes of those 2 lectures was to entice Narayanan Namboodiri to come and work with me. So I gave 2 lectures, and sure enough, after 1 or 2 weeks, he comes to my office and says, is it possible for me to work with you? I did not say yes. I said, I will think about this. I told him it's a very hard topic. You may not finish in 4 years. You may take 5 years, 6 years, who knows? It's very difficult. So I said all this. He said, no, no, sir, I will do whatever is needed. I will completely devote myself. I said, all right, come after 1 week, we shall think again. So he came again, and then that's how our collaboration started, and he branched into many new things that I had not even imagined. For example, earlier I was working on commutative part of the Kurokin theory. However, he gave a new slant to it to consider non-commutative ideas, and many good pieces of work came out of this. And from there onwards, he went from strength to strength. And after leaving IIT Bombay with a very good, very strong PhD in his back, he has continued to work in very deep and very diverse areas. I think simultaneously he is involved in collaboration with people from India, of course, the top people from India, also people from Italy, from Russia, from Japan, and so many other countries. One of the things that I want to point out about him is his total simplicity. So we are all mathematics students, so I will ask some question, and then maybe you can answer. If not, I will also help you. There is something called a simple eigenvalue. Everyone knows what it is? The one which has algebraic multiplicity equal to 1. There is something called a simple group. What is it? A group which has no non-trivial normal subgroups. If somebody asks me, what is a simple person? My definite answer would be, if he or she is equivalent to Narayan, then he's simple. Well, with simplicity comes self-effacing personality. He's totally self-effacing. You will never find a trace of his ego. Well, how can you find it? He doesn't have an ego. So there is no question of leaving any trace. At the same time, the depth and insight and the versatility he has obtained is really unmatched. In our all walks of life, all of us want to win, is it not? Nobody wants to be defeated. Or at least one wants to excel and do something better than my next guy, and so on. But there are one or two exceptions, I must say. And those exceptions are, if your own son or daughter does better than you, or if your student does better than you, then it is very welcome. In Sanskrit, there is a short saying, some of you may be knowing some part of Sanskrit, Shishya Ichet Parajaya. Have you heard of this? If you want to be defeated, get defeated by a student. There is no defeat and win here, but it's a win-win situation. So, this is a story that I have been seeing unfolded over the years, and at least once or twice a week, 7:30 in the morning, I get a phone call. I'm about to take breakfast, and he says, "This is Narayan from Cochin," and that is a typical phone call I get, and we talk about various things, and it goes very well. Well, that's all I wanted to say. I wish him a very good physical and mental strength to carry on his research, and at the same time to be able to pay some attention to his wife Shailaja and his children whom he adores. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now we request Professor Nirmala Limaye, wife of Professor B. D. Limaye, for the felicitation.